management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can in the next couple of years.
And they recover it. Here's Niang, defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Harden way outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Kings leading now by 13. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. The three-pointer, no good. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Korkmaz. Offensive rebound. Harden surveying the D. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Reed. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo kicks to Davis. And Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Yeah, sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Sacramento making some changes. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Johnson in for Mitchell. Jordan the pass to Reed. Here's Niang. Harden outside. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .29 seconds left to play in the first. Jordan shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Here's Lyles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so it's Sacramento sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve.
You know, coming into this year, I just want.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
James Harden with the
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harden out there with Korkmaz. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Reed, and it's Niang in at the three.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Fox kicks to Johnson. Driving to the basket.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Johnson's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Holmes against Harden. Harden hit the stop.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Reed. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashad Holmes. Len comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in for Davis.
Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude. Close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Maxey. Len grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes making that dunk look really easy.
Here's Maxey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Got a piece of it and taken away by Johnson. Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. He's off on that one. Harris outside. Passes to Maxey. Over Barnes. Maxey, no good. Kings leading now by 12. Here's Fox, and there's the drive.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Brent, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. You know, the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the paint, here's Harris. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Johnson. D right on him. Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Maxey, no good. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Some changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Kings, Richaun Holmes. He's checked in for Sabonis. Davis comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Korkmaz passes to Jordan. Now, here's Maxey, who's guarded by Johnson. Johnson with the block.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
There's the lob to the hoop. James Harden with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 16. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. They get it back out to the right wing. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Medu. Now Johnson. And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today's an NBA game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
We got a lot of weapons there, DeMontis. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A tremendous start for De'Aaron Fox. He had 21 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Big fella, what's your take on Sacramento so far?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier with the shot half court.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Kings, Medu is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Barnes, and it's Fox, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Here's Maxey. Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And Johnson drops them both. Here is Harden. He has 6. Pass to Thibault. Out left to the wing. Embiid against Sabonis. Harden the pass to Embiid. Another shot. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Embiid's got 8 points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another. And Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Johnson against Harden. Passes it to Embiid. From 7. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sabonis. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden, Thibault on the wing. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Sacramento also making some changes. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Metu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Magic Johnson. DiVincenzo passes to Sabonis. And the dunk by Barnes.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
The 76ers trail by 21. Embiid dishes to Harden. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Sabonis with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Down low. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes. Night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas. He became the #1 option and a scorer. But he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane. And I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
Timeout called, the 76ers. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
The pass to Korkmaz. driving the lane. They can't stop the run with that one.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
6 to shoot. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers squad is struggling. Harden right side. Pass to Korkmaz. DiVincenzo against Harden. Harden draws the double over Barnes. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's DiVincenzo trying to find holes. Gets it to him. Takes the three. Donte DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like, GA, the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Jordan kicks to Reed. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pops it up for Jordan. And the rejection by Holmes. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Going inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Aston Niang. Back to Korkmaz. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For Sacramento, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. He's perfect from the line this time.
Harrison Barnes, great experience at Golden State, a proven champion on that team, and now entering prime years of his career, trying to be consistent and trying to get a little bit better. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And so it's Sacramento ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back to the action after this word. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Jordan. Korkmaz is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Milton the pass to Jordan. To the wing right side. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Alex Len picks one up.
Well, some strength on display from Jordan there. Love how he uses it to convert on these and-one opportunities.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Milton. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Maxey. Milton kicks to Thybulle. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Milton, ejected by Len.
While putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Off target at the rim. On the wing, Green. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Harden dishes to Embiid. Harden against Johnson. Harden the pass to Thybulle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And he's good on the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Medu. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson against Harden. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with it. Shoots from 14. And that one goes long. Fox kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Harden. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. All All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris inside. To the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harris. And that's now 11 points for Joel Embiid. Fox passes to Medu. Johnson outside. Sabonis at the elbow. Over Maxey. And the shot falls short this time. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for De'Aaron Fox.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Maxey passes to Thibault. From past the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And he banks in the layup.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Embiid. Sabonis grabs the board. It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.